It's going to be one beautiful of a journey for everybody. Yes, yes, yes. So for those, okay, I think most of you people might be knowing it because I often come live on the same platform, same places, right? It's the same Facebook page, it's the same Facebook profile basically. My name is Tausif Sheikh. For those who are not aware of me, just a quick intro. I am having like 10 years of industry into the 10 years of experience into the IT industry, okay? And I have like started as a developer and then spent like 10 years, and right now I'm leading a 20-member team, okay, end to end for all the technical delivery of the 20-member team. I am the single person responsible for that. Okay, that means all the 20 people, they work with me, they report to me, I coordinate, and I am the single most responsible person. If something goes wrong in my project, it is me who is supposed to be caught basically. So massive ownership, guys, and I want to share all the 10 years of experience. Whatever I have learned, I want to peel it, I want to squeeze it, and I want to share you people. And since past 5+ years, I have been conducting massive interviews across different rounds, across the entry level rounds for the beginners, right, the technical interviews, then logical level, a bit senior interviews, and I have been even conducting managerial rounds since the past a long time. Okay, and all those learnings I want to share with you people and make your life a bit more strategized and easy for getting the job in the IT. Okay, guys, right now, if you guys have not seen the IT industry, there might be a lot of confusion running into the mind, and I want to ease it out for you people. Okay, and guys, I am having like vast variety of spread out domains. Okay, for example, in my team, yes, I have interns joining, yes, I have juniors 0 to 2 years of experience people joining, yes, it further goes on to even bigger set of experience, 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years people also working with me in my team, architect positions, their technical leads working there. Okay, we have people around developers, the UI developers, the server developers, we have people around the QA division, the quality, the testers, we have people around the DevOps positions, yeah, those have AWS, Azure, and all those work around basically. Okay, we have people around that division. Then moving forward, we have people around the database, the DBAs, the specialist of that, guys, infra management basically. It's a widespread domain, all what you will find in the IT industry. Yes, in my team, they are all available, they are all stocked, and they are working towards common goal of success. And what I know, what I see of people, I want to share it out as a 5-day program. It's a 5-day workshop. Every single day is going to be a strategy, a technique which you can apply right here and make your life change. So this program is going to be useful for whom basically? Okay, anybody who is looking for a job right now, this will be useful for all of you. Anybody doing a job hunt, trying to get into the industry, it is going to be massively useful for all you people. Now second, all those people who are trying to switch a job right now, okay, it should be useful for them as well. And the third important thing, all the people, even though you are working right now but you are into the 0 to 3 years of experience, massively useful for that. And maybe some people, like, they want to claim some experience, maybe they might not have exposed themselves to like a proper tough regular working IT environment. I want to ease it out and strategize for you people as well. So this is what it is about, guys. It is a step by step process for getting the situation done, and I want you people to really be throughout the journey and make the most of it, guys. What exactly is the plan of these 5 days basically? Okay, step by step strategies. First of all, right, today I'm going to talk about how you should spend your current time in order to get your dream job. What are the do's, what are the do's, what should you do today, right here, right now, straight away from today onwards, guys? Okay, no more talks, it's about implementations, actions. And those who will perform actions, they will have a better advantage compared to the other people. So we are going to start right here today with this funda. What should you do right here, right now, for making your dream job possible? Second, guys, there is the second topic which we will be taking. How should you prepare the resume? Okay, because guys, you're sitting right here, but your resume is circling inside the IT industry. Your resume is your identity. What is the right way and the approach of preparing a resume which will be filtering down and reaching out to the HRs, to the leads, and they would be impressed by your resume? We are going to talk about those strategies. I'll not be getting into piece by piece. I think they go. What exactly you might be seeing? Okay, a banner if you were seen about this workshop. It is a combination basically. Okay, me, one of my friend like Prakash Tiwari, he's having 10 years of experience. So his 10 years of experience, my 10 years of experience, multiple companies we have worked for, multiple projects we have worked for, multiple people we have interviewed. Plus on top of that, we were once, like long time ago, students of Natras, like 10 years ago, 2010 story, guys. We were students of Natras. From there we started. So his learnings and all collectively, guys, then we came up with a program like sharing out the right way for people to understand and work, and making the process of getting job a bit easy, because there is a lot of confusion, guys. Will this work, will this not work? There is a panic, unnecessary. Many things are unnecessary. I am here to ease it out for you people, to tell what is the reality of the IT industry, what you should do step by step. I will be telling it. You can just apply it straight away on your life, and you can get the maximum benefit out of it, everybody. Yes. So now where were we? So second step, we would be talking what's the right way to prepare a resume, and this resume will be filtered down. They would be reached out to the HRs of the organization, filtered the leads and all, and you will be starting to get calls. Okay. Now once the resume is prepared, the next stage of that, guys, how to do job hunt. With this resume, how to attack the industry so that you get more calls. There is a strategy, there is a process for that as well. We would be describing and talking about those processes by which you can get more of calls and stuff like that. Yeah. And once we do that, guys, then comes our important phase, interview cracking process. Okay, what exactly you should be knowing, not knowing, in order to crack the interview, guys. Again, a step by step process for doing that. And how exactly you do it, guys. A lot of rounds might be there, different company to company things might vary. Okay, but on an average, at times maybe there might be a coding round, there might be a MCQ round, and then there might be a telephonic round, there might be a Skype rounds, there might be a logical thinking face to face. Now with Corona and lockdown, everything is happening remote, everybody. Okay, nobody's moving out and nobody's visiting offices and all, everything is remote. You might do those kind of rounds, then technical done, then maybe coding rounds might be there, some managerial rounds might be there, HR discussions might be there, lot of things. Okay, at every phase, which things are focused, we would be discussing about that. Okay, because we need to pass through all the layers in order to get it through to the final, guys. So we will be talking about that strategy. And guys, once we got there, so what did we do? How do we prepare on ourselves? What do we work on ourselves right now? Second, how do we prepare our resumes? Third, how do we get the job hunt done? Okay, then the calls start coming. Once the calls start coming, how do you deal with it? How do you crack the job? And how do you get inside the IT industry? And once you're inside the IT industry, how you should spend your initial days in the IT industry so that your career can be a very strong career, guys. And personally speaking about me, guys, I want you people to not just be those guys whose destination is to just get a job. There are many people who get a job, they are not able to perform to their best, and then they struggle in the IT industry. My 5-day workshop is not going to be about that, guys. These 5-day workshops is going to be all around how do you become the best IT professional, not just in getting job, but even in your thinking, even in your abilities to deal with projects, problems, and situations, and then leading a very great IT professional life. Because, guys, this is what I have been doing for myself as well. Okay, leading a team of 20 member at the age of whatever I am right now. Many people might not even get this opportunity at the age of 15 years of IT experience. And that is where I want to say I was running ahead of my time, and I have lost a lot of my time. I want to share all those learnings, all those IT learnings with you people. Yes, to make it possible. Yeah, guys, chalo, let's get started with the today's day. What do we have in the house, everybody? Okay, let's start with simple fundas, all the questions which people might be having. Okay, I've been dealing with it since long time. I want to solve it out for all you people. Okay, take some running notes. Okay, guys, talking about these videos, there is a thing. The video is going to be, yes, the recording will be available, but only till tonight, okay, midnight, and tomorrow morning it is going to be deleted. That's one rule, thumb rule. No questions asked, thumb rule. Okay, the video is going to be deleted maybe tonight by after 12, or tomorrow morning first thing. So if you want to have some notes, take some running notes. If you're missing out something after the session, go through it once more time, because those who are dedicated, they deserve to win. Those who are lazy enough, anyway, success will not come to you, guys. No complaints about it. So that's where I'm throwing a challenge. If you're really passionate enough, go through it once more and then capture it again, and let's take it forward. Okay, this is what it is about. That's what all the 5 sessions would be like that. Now let's do it step by step breakdown, guys. Okay, step by step breakdown. First of all, You might be having a lot of confusion. Many people have a confusion like, what should I learn? What is happening in the market right now? Which technologies are the trending technologies right now? Yes or no? All such kind of questions will be coming to people. Now, I want to break it down spoon wise, feed by feed manner. Okay, there are a lot of things. If you're a developer, basically, let's talk about the developer division right now. There are primary two roles. Server developer, the third one is the database developer as well, and then comes like a full stack person. Okay, so basically there are four components: UI, server, database, and a full stack resource, guys. Many people, okay, you need to understand whatever trainings you are doing right now, or even if you're in the IT industry, I want to break by break explain it to you guys. Okay, many people just think like, okay, becoming a full stack is going to give huge value and all that. True. Okay, but there is a right way of becoming a full stack, guys. Okay, you know what is happening? I've taken so many interviews in the past, and what my true observation, guys, the full stack people that we are interviewing, actually they are not good in any single thing. They are average in all. That's the problem, guys. You say you are full stack, and what is the definition of a full stack? I can work on UI, I can work on server, I can even work on a database, I can work on any stack basically. The problem is these people can work on them, but everywhere they are average. And you know what, guys? Many people who get rejected in my rounds are these average people. Because in the time, in the project, there would be huge, massive expectations where expertise will be required, and these people will not be able to contribute. They'll just raise the hand, hey, I don't know, basically, I'm not able to solve it. Now, go, what would we do of such full stacks? So, if you really want to become a full stack guy, it is a strategy. You need to be very good in one thing first. It can be a UI, it can be a server, it can be something. Okay. Now, guys, you need to understand one thing. Don't come up with answers like when an interviewer asks you like, hey, tell me something about your database. Don't say that there is a dedicated database team which takes care of it, guys. It has been my 10 years, and in the entire 10 years, I've never seen a dedicated database team who is doing all the database work. The application development is a server responsibility, guys. Writing procedures, writing functions, designing tables, maybe even indexes, all of that is going to be responsibility of the server developer. Okay, yes, there is a dedicated database team, but their work is not to code for your application, guys. Those people could be DBA roles, database analysts. Okay, those roles might be available, which work is to performance tune, do the migrations, and a lot of other aspects, setting up the database, configuring, tuning up the parameters, a lot of other things. That's a complete different role. But now what we are talking about is, so as a server developer, it is mandatory for you to know database. In interview, please don't say like, I have not done that, it is somebody else's responsibility, because that statement does not exist. You should know minimum querying, coding of the database, joining, stuff like that, functions, procedures, syntax, how to write, why to write, what kind of logic will go on. Guys, whatever I'm saying, if you're new to it, listen it, note it down, after that Google and find it out. Okay, now what kind of code should be written in the Java application, and what kind of logic should be written into a procedure? There is a mind answer for that as well. Okay, so ask all these guys, do a R&D about all these things for yourself. Okay, so now this is where, again, breaking down in terms of technology. Okay, so four divisions. First, if you say you want to become full stack, guys, the right strategies, you need to be good in one particular thing, very great in one particular thing, and then you spread your branches into the other areas. That's how you become full stack. Okay, so that's what is a step by step strategy. First, you need to be good in one, then spreading into maybe the UI, server, database, on all such things. Now fine, now how I would recommend, guys, they go right from the beginning. Becoming a full stack will not have much of a value. Okay, you are unnecessarily wasting a lot of your time basically. I would recommend, when you are into the junior entry level hunt, basically 0 years, 1 years, 2 years, at that time be good in one thing. Put your entire effort, your mind, your focus, your efforts, your actions in one particular thing, guys. That single thing could be a UI, could be a server plus database, it could be any of these two things. And then put massive learnings in that, and when you go for interviews, hunt it only that particular domain. Don't go like, I am just a full stack. You can say कि thoda sa minimal knowledge I have it, but like be very great in one particular area, because you would be interviewed and checked on your strengths. And if you're average in everything, basically that means you don't have a strong strength in any one particular area. Understand this point, very massively important for you people to know. Okay, so that's what, in the starting of your career, focus on one particular domain and put your entire efforts to be great in that. And if you feel like, yeah, you can now answer everything, build up applications about it, talk about it nicely, then you spread to the other areas. Okay, this is how you have to do it. Now there might be like, hey, I'm doing some training, I have some time, can I learn it? Yes, go ahead, learn it. Okay, go ahead, learn it, but don't split so much time that you want to become master in that also, this also, because it's like not of proper management. You will be in the end average in all, and that causes less value. Now let's talk about the other domains, guys. UI domain and the server domain. Okay, now these days there is huge market for UI openings, guys, huge openings available in the UI technology. Okay, and there are a lot of things available. Why? Because now user experience is very important in the current time, guys. Okay, so like for a long time, for decades together, the server ruled the world and basics of UI were enough. But now, guys, the UI world is evolving like anything. There are new and new frameworks being developed, there are new and new tools coming up in the UI technology. And if you say you are good in UI, or you are a UI developer, I want you people to really be good in all such things. Now let's talk about it. When you are a fresher, what? When you are experienced, what, guys? Okay, the ABCD of UI, the basic principles of UI, guys, could be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, guys. This is bare minimum. If you are saying calling yourself a UI developer and you just know these things, guys, it is ABCDs. It is not at expert level at all. It's very basic, and I've like, these are the basics, guys. ABCD. So that's what it is about. But in the projects, when it comes to the UI, guys, all the UI development happens in frameworks. There are a lot of frameworks. The most popular frameworks which are running in the market right now is Angular and React JS. Okay, Angular and the React JS based frameworks available. So guys, you can actually try your luck out. If you're calling like, I have like 1 year 2 years of experience in the UI, I want you people to really be good in these frameworks. And guys, there are many people, okay, then when they walk in into interview, they say I'm full stack, or I can work on the UI side, and then they say I can work only on the HTML and the JavaScript part, I'm not good in styling. Guys, don't come up with shortcomings. Okay, don't put limitations. Styling is nothing but CSS. Okay, so don't cut down all these opportunities and possibilities. When you say that is your area, then you should learn those area, and then you should come prepared in the interview for those area. That's how you would be done. So as a fresher, knowing the basics is fine. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, okay, the jQuery, the basic things are fine. With that, you should be able to understand and interpret. It's good enough. But when you claim experience, then it is mandatory that you should be able to build, explore further things in terms of Angular framework, React framework. Guys, now okay, there are many things basically. Now when you're doing UI development, now it would be useful for everybody. Okay, all the server guys in the house, you should be aware of what kind of projects you're dealing with. So don't assume that this knowledge is not for me. Basically, it would be useful for everybody. Now when you're doing UI development, you need to understand, guys, platforms are very critical. There are so many browsers available, right? Chrome available, Firefox available, Safari available, okay, IE or Edge available. So these are some of the popular browsers available, and that too, it runs on different platforms. Nothing but Windows, Mac, Ubuntu, different machines. Now what happens, guys? Whatever UI coding you do, okay, all those people who are going to claim UI experience, these things will become critical for you when you're talking in interview. You need to understand, guys, that means you have to write the code which should be compatible enough in all of these environments. Sometimes it happens whatever coding you do might not run in all the particular platforms. Some changes needs to be applied in order to work with all this. So understand, cross browsers, the functionality should work. Then in different browsers, different versions would be available. You need to draw a proper line for that as well, like the latest versions we are going to support and all that. Your testing should include that. Then making it mobile responsive, nothing but looks up in the server, desktop also, and even in the mobile it should be looking good. So these are all the mandatory things. When you say you have experience in UI, you should be good in all such things. Plus, guys, there is unit testing happening in the UI. There are a lot of build tools, npm kind of tools available in the UI. You need to understand. Once you understand the frameworks, then you will be understand all those things. Okay, and where is the next vision of the UI, guys? Okay, there are a lot of monitoring tools, how to have like quick download. Nothing but you launch a website and within seconds you get the data. That's what kind of thing is also going to be as part of the UI challenge. Okay, not having too much load time, how do you minimize the UI assets and all. So a lot of scope to UI, understand that if you want to claim that. Big market. Now let's go to the other area. Okay, now talking about the server, guys. And many of the people, I think you want to appear as a server person, you might be learning Java or some of the technologies right now. I want to tell you guys, when you get hired for a company, okay, when you get hired for a company, your designation is software engineer. That means, guys, over a period of time you might have to work on any technology. Okay, that's what, keep mind open. Like Java, you might enter into the industry with Java, but maybe in flexibility you might have to work on PHP or Python or anything else as well. Point is, that's what is your role. You're a software developer. It's okay to start with one thing. Nahi, okay, what I'm telling is, just keep your mind open. Don't be scared, don't be nervous. Hey, I got something else, now what to do? Don't panic in the industry, guys. It is a learning curve. People join as a fresher, then they learn over a period of time, then they grow. So that's what, when you get into the industry, you should be like, I have not worked on a Python project, I'm good in Java, Python is new to me, chalo, let's learn it, apply it, implement it, and then you grow. Today I'm going to even talk about how do you learn new things, guys. Today we are going to talk about that stuff as well. How do you learn new things? Now talking about back to the server, it could be anything. Okay, it could be Java, it could be Python, it could be any of the language. There's Node.js based server applications also happening these days. Okay, you need to understand. And server world is a big world, guys. In servers, okay, there are a lot of other frameworks running right now. Okay, for example, I want to say, you guys, if you say you're good in Java, let's talk about freshers, let's talk about experienced people. If, okay, core Java is mandatory, you should be an expert in core Java, guys, because that's the foundation of your programming. Okay, and that means you, if you are good in any other technology, the core foundation should be very good. Okay, very good, in and out about it, you practice it a lot. Or like object oriented programming concepts, oops, overloading, overriding, this, that, comparisons, data structures, multi-threadings. Be really good at such things. Okay, and that would give you a huge value, be it fresher, be it experience, guys, valuable for both. Now देखो abhi, the next levels are when you go to advanced Java, guys. In the current world, everything is web. Okay, there are very few applications which are like maybe swing based application desktop. There would be some projects, but there are like very small percentage of projects. So that's why, focus on broad, focus on the web world. Lot of opportunities in the web world, everything is on internet now. And when you come to the web, what is mandatory, guys? Understanding the web based environment of the maybe servers like Tomcat, Glassfish, and all these kind of servers. How are they hosted? Yeah, that is mandatory for everybody to understand. And then knowing the concepts of how do you build application which will be hosted in such servers, like web based applications. Okay, and that's what, as part of the advanced Java, these things are very mandatory for you people to learn. And as part of that, even database connectivity and all is going to be a routine. This is like basic. Even fresher needed, experienced people needed for both. Now let's take it up notch, guys. Right now in the market, okay, right now in the market, I would highly recommend you people, everybody in the house, I will highly recommend you people complete Spring core module mandatory. If you have time, spend time in understanding everything about Spring. But the Spring core module mandatory, Spring MVC module mandatory. Take these two, and then you can even apply a Spring Boot. Now Spring Boot nowadays is actually capturing the market because there are many projects which are running, guys, in microservices and Spring Boot concepts. So I want you guys to spend some time. If you are claiming experienced in the server world, I want you people to understand and learn all these things. Okay, because that will give you an edge and the solidity in your career, guys. Okay, so what were the things? Spring Core, Spring MVC, Spring Boot applications, and then microservice architectures. Why microservice? And I want you to not know it theoretically, but even code it. Do some POC mini projects in that, code it, guys. Today I'm going to talk about some of our application assignment which you people can follow, but understand all such things, everybody. Massively useful for all. So that's how the server development will happen. Okay, so experienced people should be experts in all such things. Juniors can still be okay with that, guys. Okay, there are a few more things to be understood which we will be talking about next coming topics. It's not required everything on the day one itself. Okay, we would be planning and strategizing it. Now said, and the server responsibility, guys, is even database. Okay, designing the database tables, writing the queries, writing the functions, procedures, and all of those things you should be very good in. And DDL statements, DML statements. So understand, spend some time in understanding all those things. Okay, very much required for everybody. Good. So now once you are done with these two things, now let me talk about, since it is an open forum, I want to spend some time, very minimal time, guys, some time in the QA division. Okay, there might be some people like, hey, I want like QA job, QA role, guys. Okay, you need to understand, if it is a 10-member team, 7 developers, 3 QA role. That's how it is organized. On many a 10-member team can be 3 UI positions, 4 kind of server developers, 3 QA members. Okay, so that's the ratio. And when you are into development, you can get into a full stack manner. When you are into a QA, that's what is the rule, 70-30. Majorly it is required. Okay, fine. So understand what the market is about. Now for the QA guys, the quality analyst, few things very important. Manual testing you should be good at. Manual testing is the core, is the heart. You should be massively good at. Fresher experience, whatever it is, if you want the QA role, be good in manual testing as the base one. Second, there are a lot of tools which are used for manual testing. You need to be aware of all of those things as well. For example, Postman is the most popular tool used. Okay, which can be like JMeter is another tool which is used by many people. So understand these tools. You would be knowing your domain better, but yeah, understand these things of how to make it work. Manual testing, guys. Now there are 2 kind of testings, and even for server, now all the developers, you need to be understanding all these things, because the testers are going to test your code. So you need to make sure that you develop code so that the testers can test it in that angle. Yeah, there are 2 aspects of testing, guys. One is just the UI based testing, that you go to the web page, you try everything on the UI side. And the second part is the API based testing, the REST endpoints. Okay, the REST endpoints. So that is where server people even spend some time understanding, learning about microservices and web services, RESTful web services. It's mandatory for all the projects. Okay, so REST endpoint based testing is going to happen. Nowadays, many projects are having REST based integrations. Okay, APIs are there. You just call it via Postman or something, and REST based testing. So QA division for manual testing, UI based testing will happen, API based testing will happen. So understand both these domains. And next, guys, the next level of QA, when you are claiming 2 years, it's good to have some knowledge about automation. Okay, UI automation with Selenium, server automation with, there are frameworks like what do we call, Rest Assured. Okay, Rest Assured is one of a framework used for API automation. Even Postman can be used for API automation. So you need to know how to do that automation stuff with 2+ years of experience. With beginners, manual good, no Postman and other things. How to do UI testing, how to do API testing, this much knowledge will be required. How to write test cases, there is a structure of test cases. Google it out, find it out. Guys, my sessions are to guide you so that you can further explore, analyze, and become good in those. Many people miss this guidance. That's where I'm filling up the guidance gap. And I want, देखो, whoever can convert it into actions by putting efforts, they will be able to become successful. Simple strategy. Okay, fine. So this is what it is about QA division. Understand that. Now, guys, some people might be like, should I learn AWS? Because nowadays in the market, AWS is booming, or like Google Cloud Platform is booming, or Azure is booming. Yes, guys, you need to understand. Nowadays, almost since many years, whoever I'm talking to, they are deploying their infrastructure on cloud itself. Okay, cloud is nothing but AWS services. Nothing but your code is taken and deployed on this external cloud platform in the form of AWS or Azure or Google Cloud Platform. Generally these, there are many other platforms also. These are some popular ones being used for. Okay, now, so that means there is some expertise required for that. But you know what, guys, in my, like, in few teams, one, okay, this is the role of a DevOps person, managing the infrastructure. Okay, DevOps have many other roles, we'll go into it later, but this is one of a role of managing the infrastructure of nodes and all that. So network can also be taken care by the DevOps team, AWS and all that. And guys, in a team maybe of 2-3 teams, one DevOps resource is going to be there. Okay, that means that's what his work is. If he automates the system and if he starts working with other teams, one DevOps resource is enough for taking like 20 members, 30 members also. Okay, there might be some projects where more involvement of DevOps is required, but compare it, guys. Development wise, lot of openings will be there. DevOps role wise, there would be few openings available. Okay, comparison, guys, 10 to 1 ratio, or even 20 to 1 ratio at times, guys. And there are some companies where there is only one dedicated team of DevOps and which work across all the projects. Okay, now building up a process and all that, so that's a different area. So if you are still interested, you want to know it, understand what is the market expectation out of it. Okay, fine, well and good. And guys, DevOps ke liye, guys, there could be a next level upgradation where you can become a data engineer. Now, what is the data engineer? In AWS, there are a lot of services to explore. Okay, you really be good in all those services like Amazon Glue available, Forest Admin available. There are a lot of things, guys. Okay, like Microsoft Power BI available. So whoever knows all such parts, that is a data engineer. So DevOps has an evolution to become that kind of possibility. There is a scope for everybody, basically. Fine, fine, fine. So now get back, people, understand what is required. So choose your domain. And let me tell you guys one important thing. When you have picked up the IT industry, this is the industry which is going to be like booming for a long time. And guys, with whatever happened in Corona, whether you like it or not, but the thing is now many business have become digital and online. And when a lot of businesses are moving online, the development is going to come, and the development will be coming for job seekers like you and me. We people will be getting more jobs, and without this impact itself, there was a promising future of digital era for the next 2 decades. Basically, next 20 years, IT is going to rule the market. That was for sure. Lot of research happening, AI growing, this going, that going, application development happening. Everything is softwareized these days. Software is getting into the physical world. Your devices which you're purchasing, it's all softwares, right? Alexa, Google, and all that, Google Home, your lights operating on a lot of smart watches, smart lights. Basically, software is getting into everything, guys. It's mixing with the hardware and whatever things. Many businesses started doing it. That means the market is going to be huge. Okay, and guys, you need to understand one thing about the market. In the market, guys, there are job openings as low as people working free. Okay, people start freely working in the IT industry. There are even situations where people pay money from their pocket to work in the IT industry. That is the last peak of side, guys, where you have to pay money from your pocket. That's one phase reality of IT, guys. I've seen it enough, I've known it enough, I'm telling you people. That's one practicality of the IT. But you need to understand, in the same IT industry, there are many other openings where huge packages are also possible at the entry level, where money is boundless, guys. You imagine, guys, huge packages being discussed, 30, 40, 50, 60. And guys, that is for also only for like 6 7 years of experience. Also, people are getting those pieces. You need to understand the market is ready to give, but who will be getting bigger packages, who will be getting lower packages, that depends upon are. That is where I'm telling you people, just getting the job is just knowing a few things as a basic level should not be your target. Getting good, being good in what you know should be your target, because there is a vast possibility, packages, money in the IT industry, and you need to go for expertise. And that's where, guys, it can come with hard work, dedication, lot of practice, lot of practice, lot of practice. So understand these things. One very important things, those who are hardworking, those who are committed to learn, they will be getting more opportunities. And guys, you need to understand another thing. What happens, when beginners get inside the IT industry for the initial 2 3 years of time, they start enjoying their life. Like college life is done, and now it is my fun time. I'll enjoy, I'll do this. And IT life has that flavor as well, guys. Okay, going for parties, celebrations, resorts, launch parties, everything. Musti would be there, guys. All those fun games, rooms, this room, that room, everything will be available. But I want you people to really be cautious about it. Don't get fooled because of such things about IT. Because I have seen many people, they say like, okay, abhi bahut lamba journey hai. It's a long way to go in the IT industry. Let me relax for a couple of years, and after that I'll put my efforts. You know what happens? In this 2 to 3 years of time where your growth has become slow, At the same time, guys, there would be other people who will be working hard in the initial days, and when both of you have like 3 years of experience on paper, these other guys, when he's looking in the market, the opportunities, possibilities for him would be way better, packages will be way better, because IT industry justifies based on the knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, experience on paper will not matter. Be it a fake candidate, be it a genuine candidate, experience on paper will carry very less value. Your knowledge speaks for you, and the way you carry yourself for interview, we people who take the interview, in 5-10 minutes itself we can understand whether you can qualify or not. You need to understand, guys, don't fool yourself. You might be thinking you're bluffing, but many of the interviewers, they already know basically about you, and they can judge it, guys. Many times I make my decision just in the first 5 minutes itself. I just know, okay, how this guy is going to be, and then you have to, like, throughout the interview you need to convince me to change my mind by doing something extraordinary for getting the job basically. So you need to understand all such things. Be hardworking, be dedicated, be put lot of efforts, guys. Now what is efforts? Now we'll come to that area, like how to take efforts. Now many people might be like, put efforts, but what to do? Today I'm going to even ease out that problem. Okay, so now IT is full of possibilities, but it is for them who are ready to put efforts. Now I want to tell you guys some techniques which you should apply right today onwards, no matter what stage you are into. Okay, no matter what stage you are into. What are these techniques? Simple stuff. Okay, many people are not able to crack the interview, and even when they are at work they are not able to also work. Guys, in the industry I've seen people literally crying because they are not able to deal with the pressure, project pressure, the client tight timelines, and because they cannot perform, because they cannot code, and when that pressure comes, like, we need it tonight, tomorrow is launch, we need it tonight with the right quality it is required. When that kind of pressure happens, guys, people panic. You know what, guys? Serious, honest fact. I've seen people having 6 years of experience. They are feeling mental stress pressures, and they get into some zones where they have to even take tablets to manage themselves. IT life is a pressure life as well, guys. Okay. That favor also exists. Point is, the root cause, guys, work on the root cause. The root cause is lack of knowledge. People don't have enough knowledge, enough skill set, they don't practice a lot. Because of that they are not able to perform. And guys, you need to understand, yes or no, let's assume if you have your company, will you keep people who cannot work? Ask this question to yourself, guys. Let's change the suit. Don't be like a job hunter, I want to get the job. Change it, other be a company basically. If it is my company, if it is your company, who will be keeping those people who will be faking, who will be having no knowledge? You need to ask this question, guys. Look into the mirror and tell to yourself, today itself, would you like to hire a person like you? If the answer, genuinely, guys, you tell it to yourself. Today itself, would you like to hire a person like you? If the answer, genuinely, guys, you tell it to yourself, would you like to hire somebody like you? If the answer is yes, very good. If the answer is no, genuine answer is no, that means you need to work more hard. Okay, now that's what is the thing you need to be very careful about, working more hard, everybody. Now let me tell you people what you are supposed to work hard upon. Okay, what you are supposed to work hard upon, simple techniques I want to give you, guys, but logical. Many people are not even after getting the job, genuine working people also not able to do that. I've seen people struggling, and what happens to such people? When the layoffs happens, these are the people who will be removed first. So you need to understand, not having the knowledge, you would be the first target to be removed from the industry whenever layoffs happen. Because when the lockdown and all started, there were a lot of behavior of the organization just like that. they they were not able to pay it. The government initially said, no, no, you have to keep, you have to keep. Then the government removed that bar, and then people were just removed like that. Good talented people also sometimes gone. But major impact happened for those who were not having the knowledge. You need to understand, guys, if you want to have a great IT career, your knowledge, your skill is the only thing which can make you survive, ability to work. And today, guys, the remaining 20 minutes of the session, I want to tell you, guys, one thing which is very important. session. We'll make it like 1 hour. We'll make it like 1 hour every day, 9:30 to 10:30. I'll give you the core concepts. Core concepts. I'll just show you people. And guys, my sessions would be, you need to take it and then you need to put it. Now will not make actions, then your life changes. So the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you a strategy which will be helping you guys to grow in this problem solving ability. Many times when people get into the interview, you know what happens when people get into the interview? When the interviewer twists the question, people go blank, or they talk something which is senseless, no logic, nothing doing, senseless, ऐसे ही कुछ तो बोल देते हैं, and then they got caught, people. Okay, the reason for that is they don't practice logical thinking, they don't practice problem solving. Their brain is not tuned for that, and this is the difference. Many people say like, okay, I want to claim some experience, I don't have a past exposure, but I want to claim some experience. For all such people, I want to say your logical thinking, your problem solving skills needs to improve. Okay, these things needs to improve. Then you would be able to very nicely talk it. Interview is all about, whenever some question is asked, you try to break it down, understand what's possible, what's not possible, give an answer back to the interviewer. Once you're able to do that, it works out. Now let's see, how do we build up logical thinking, guys? Okay, and guys, I want to tell you a thing. It's not a rule book, like some mantra I will just give you. You apply it today and you just go for interview, guys. There is a simple way of cracking interview as well, and that is, you just go, you Google the FAQs about the technologies which you have. What is the many interview questions being asked? Practice some coding rounds. Just mug it up, mug it up, mug it up. Okay, go in the interviewer, whatever knowledge you have, whatever everything, just put it on the table. Maybe you might get rejected in one interview. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, and a day will come where you'll be able to get the job. Okay, it will happen. This is one way many people are doing it. Now what happens is, when such people get onto the floor, they are not able to perform. When they are not able to perform, what happens? Then the frustration starts coming, because the knowledge level never grew. Their aim was to get the job, and as soon as they get the job, they start feeling the heat, frustration, because guys, in this industry, you are hired for a purpose, so you need to do your job. There will be others who will try to help you, but guys, they have their work to be done. You need to understand, people will help you, but only minimal. Just guidance will be provided. They will not come and solve your problems. And you know what? If somebody solves your problems, then he'll be like, why is he even required in the team? Yeah, credit, recognition, a lot of fundas happening inside. Why is he even required in the team if I am doing his work? Give me more package, I'll do his work also. Remove this person from the team. These kind of politics and all these games will keep happening. So you need to understand, getting inside the IT is not the target, guys. IT professionals that even after getting, you will be able to contribute, raise your bar and demand money, hikes, and get the job done. So I want to make you guys experts, because that's what I want in my team. I don't want fake compromise, cunning people who can just talk wisely in interview but not perform in the floor. You know what happens to such people? I keep monitoring them. If they are not able to perform, I give them a few feedbacks, and still if they are not improving, these people will be removed. You know what? Companies have a criteria called as PIP, Performance Improvement Program. If somebody is not really improving despite feedbacks, these people will be removed, guys. That's the thing. And whenever you join a company, the initial time is a probation period, where it is going to be a performance would be monitored. How this guy is performing. If you're good, they convert you to actual. If you're not, you will be removed. You need to understand all such things about the industry. So guys, without knowledge, if you're thinking of getting a dream job of making a living, basically, your life is going to be very much frustrating. On every walk of the life you will struggle. So that is where I want to tell you people, and I want to make you guys realize, knowledge, skill, hard work, smart work, analysis, logical thinking, these are the things. The ability to work on anything, on any software. If you achieve this is what IT wants. And just live for this statement, guys. The ability to work on anything. Now, how you can work on anything, guys? Google is available, has the help. Now I want to give you guys a strategy. Right from today onwards, start applying this, and you will find the change in just 1 week. In 2 weeks, you'll find changes in yourself. Many people don't apply because maybe they don't know it. Now I want to share it to you people. Let's see what these strategies are. Simple stuff, guys. whatever you are practicing on a daily basis right now. Some of you might be like, everybody's practicing. If you're not practicing, guys, you're not serious, okay? And if you're not serious, life is knocking you down every single time. You will be knocked down, you will be failing in life, misery will come if you are not preparing for something big. So that means I'm assuming all you people, night time, 10:17 p.m., you guys are serious about learning. That's why you're here. So I already believe that you're putting hard work for whatever job you want. For the job seekers, for switchers, everybody, you're focused about your career basically. So I appreciate that. So I'm not thinking you belong in the zero level category who is not even working hard. For them, nothing is going to happen, guys. They might do cunning tricks and then the life will show them faces, okay? Appraisals will not happen, layoffs will happen, a lot of things, guys. Frustrations will happen. Rare cases might be there, but guys, rare cases ko dekh ke apni life mat banao. Okay, live your lives on your own terms, and hard work, skills are the way. Now, what technique you need to apply? Whatever you are learning right now, okay, be it in classes. Now, basically, I'm talking about those people who are freshers or even experienced, but who are going to training centers, institutions, taking some online courses, maybe on Udemy and stuff like that, wherever, basically getting trained right now. Okay, now guys, whatever you are getting trained, as an end result, there would be every day by day a topic being discussed. Yes or no? A topic being discussed, even solution provided, even code available, source code available, everything available. What I want you people to do is, as soon as you come back to your home, okay, simple steps, or now you are in home itself, okay, when your class is done, when you are having the practice time, just open the book once, read it through, close your book, keep it aside. This book will not open until you develop the same application without looking at it. That's a strong commitment you should put on yourself. Okay, just read it once, and I would say, okay, even if not possible, don't not reading it, don't do that. But guys, simple stuff, keep the book aside. Whatever topic was done today, keep the book aside. Sit in front of your laptop, ask a question to yourself, like, okay, what was the topic, and I want to build up the same application without referring to the notes and without memorizing. Don't remember the code, guys. It's not about your college where you memorize the code and write it, guys. IT mein thousand kind of code will be there. What can you memorize? It's not possible to memorize. You need to be able to write it on the fly. So now your task is, without looking the code, writing that thing with the use of Google. That's it. This is your problem statement. Do whatever is required to make it happen, guys. Do whatever is required to make it happen, guys. Now, day one, you might struggle. Brain might not work, guys. This is the problem. What happens is, when a situation is given in the interview, okay, by think, the brain doesn't work for many people because they have never practiced logical thinking. Question answer, okay, but thinking, situation, problem given, people like, put their pen, I'm not able to do it. These things happen because they have not practiced that. I want you guys to practice it from today onwards. Daily, 1 hour dedicated, guys. Working people are working 9 to 7, 10 to 7 kind of job. You want job hunt, you make your life like that. Practice daily, 5 to 6 hours in one go. Do the trainings, perform rest of the time. Practice, practice, practice. You need to understand, as long as you are growing, even if you don't have job, it is okay. As long as you're growing daily by daily, it is okay, even if you don't have job. The problem comes when your growth stops. The problem comes when your growth stops, when you stop learning, and when you just keep wishing, I need job, I need job, I need job, but you're not practicing it enough. That's where you should start worrying about your life. And guys, understand, life is not a 3 months game or a 6 months game, guys. Life is a long term shot. And what is a long term shot? It is a career that you're trying to build for the next 30 years, 25 years. And knowledge is the thing for that. You need to understand. And that's where I want to tell you people, the strategy is, close your book, keep it aside, ask a question, use Google to build the same application. Guys, now let your brain think. Try as hard as possible to think of what to do, what to do, what to do, how to do, how to do, how to do. Ask yourself question, ask, type it in Google. If you're not knowing something, type it in Google. Let's see what comes, guys. In the IT, everything works on Google, usage of Google. Many people who wants to have the job, they don't even do that. They don't They don't even Google to find the answers. They just open the notes and write the code, and by that way, they will never be able to solve the real time problems. You need to know the art of Googling, and that's what this exercise. Now, what will happen, guys? Okay, maybe some link like how to code this, maybe whatever application happened today, how to code this in Java. Yeah, just type that in Google. Google is a great search engine. It will give you so many links. Read through multiple links. You will know that in your class only one aspect was covered. There are multiple aspects of the thing. The more time you spend in reading and learning, your knowledge level will grow more. And when your knowledge level is growing more, guys, everybody's brain is capable. You need to know that. When you are exposed to more knowledge, the brain starts thinking more. And now what will happen is one by one you will be taking that code and writing it in your own application. Whatever was conducted in your classes, you're writing the same application but with usage of Google, because this is how you will be working in your IT industry. In your project, this is how you would be working. Take the code, apply it. Now what will happen, guys? In your classrooms, when it was being demonstrated, everything was happy, happy, jolly, jolly, yes or no? Everything was chubby, good, happy, results were coming, no exceptions, all working. But as soon as you start using Google, exceptions start encountering, setup troubles start happening, yes or no? But guys, this is where the catch is. Okay, this is where the catch is, everybody. Okay, now you people need to understand all such things. Okay, those who can actually Google and fix these errors for themselves, they will be getting one step ahead of all the other people. Many people, just like when they encounter these problems, they get stuck, they don't know how to solve. And this is what is problem solving ability. So when exception comes, your approach to work should be take this exception, paste it again in the Google, you will find some links, experiment it out, fix it out, it will work, become an independent developer. This is what IT expects from you people. Don't become a baggage to the other team members, because you will have a very short life in that case. Hope you're understanding it, guys. This is what is the strategy. Simple. It might be painful in the day one, but you keep doing the same thing daily, 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 daily. You will find that after 1 week, your brain will start working. It will start thinking logically. When you see a problem, you will not panic. Kya re, kya ho gaya? You will be like, okay, let me solve it. You'll paste it in Google. You'll find it through some links. Quora is there. Stack Overflow is there. Some other links are there. Ready-made, some code might be available in GitHub and all that. Take it out, apply it, make the applications without referring to the notes. Your brain will start becoming functional. And with this knowledge, when you walk into the interview, guys, if some twists and turns are also asked, your brain will know the art of thinking. And this thing is not a technique like a shortcut. It is not a shortcut strategy, everybody. This is a massive stuff which can happen only with practice. And I want to tell you guys, not just for job seekers, even working professionals really struggle to get this done. Guys, 10 years in the industry, I'm seeing people with 6 years of experience, because they were not, the brain was not working, what can we do? Problem given, they are able to solve as per like juniors. But 6 years on paper grown in experience, knowledge is not like that. This is what the problems you will start encountering. So apply this technique right today onwards. Okay, these things will work, guys. These things will work, but you need to take actions. Okay, right from today, dedicate a time. I want to give you guys a strategy. Okay, dedicate a time every single day. Maybe 2 dedicated hours. Whatever you learned from the day today, okay? You might be now, guys, you might be making wrong choices. Yeah, UIB, secret, server, B, everything, everything cannot be practiced, guys. You need to streamline either UI, either server, hunt into one thing, become good in one thing, and then go ahead. Okay, then go ahead, everybody. So you need to understand all such things about life. Pick one thing, whatever is the strongest thing you feel you want to apply and get the job into. Okay, practice that massively and then get into a zone where you should be like closing your eyes and using Google to build that application. 2 hours of focus. Guys, you want job, you need to be dedicated. You're having Facebook open at one side, you're having your friends bothering at other side, and you say I want job. Without efforts, the world is not going to give you anything, people. You need to understand, if you want job, if you want the money, you need to work hard for it. It is not going to come It is not about begging that give me job, give. It's not the sympathy bloody world. It's not sympathy game. You are asking for money and you're not begging for it. You have to prove it that I deserve that money. Then life will give you that. You cannot beg your way into IT. You cannot like cry and complain your way to into IT. It's not your it's not a fun game, people. You need to understand. It's not emotional drama. You have to offer your services, and IT pays you for your services. If you cannot offer service, you don't deserve to be in the industry. The problem is you. And you say you want job. You spend 5 hours on social media. You say you want job. You spend a lot of time not practicing. You say you want job, and you do n number of things without practicing. And guys, what will happen after 1 year from then, when life is not giving you money, when life is not giving you opportunities, then depressions will happen, stress will happen, lot of worries will come. Understand the value of time, everybody. Every single day that you lose without growing, there is somebody else who is working hard for getting the job and he will get it. The question is, do you want to be that person? Ask this question to yourself. Dedicate massive actions. Throw your phone away, that bloody damn phone which is spoiling your future. Throw it away. Log out through everything. Focus 2 hours. If you give, your life will change. People in the current times are not able to have this passion for learning. That is the problem. You solve it and you will be already better than the other job hunters. Don't keep asking questions, how to get job, how to get job. Do something which will actually get you job. Apply the simple technique which I said today, that will make your brain to think logical, on the fly problem solving. You will get the ability to independently solve anything, any exception. You just have to keep doing it dedicatedly every single day, and in 1 week you will find the difference. I'm telling you guys, 1 week you'll find the difference. But those who don't do it, they'll still keep asking the questions. How to do it? Is there a shortcut, guys? There is shortcut, but that shortcut is horrible. You can get inside, you can get outside again. And the struggle is for real. The pain is for real, guys. Understand today's session. If you want to go through the recording, it is available for tonight. Make some notes of it. But more than, guys, my sessions are not just about these technical knowledge and all. I will give you strategies which will make you work. Many people want spoon feeding. Sorry, this session is not for you. I cannot help it. I cannot spoon feed it. You have to feed yourself. And you have to work. Your dreams are big, your desires are big, and you have to work, people. And when you're in the industry, you have to work, people. And IT is an area where there is fortune, where there is greatness, where there is huge packages, positions, fame, decency, lavish lifestyle, everything available. But it comes to those who deserve it, not for those who want it. It comes to those who deserve it. And how can you become deserving? By putting massive actions. Understand it before it's too late. This is me, Tausif Sheikh, signing out for the day one. Show up tomorrow 9:30 again. We will be getting into more intense of a thing. All strategies again, guys. It's up to you how many of you want to implement and take fortune in your life. This is me, Tausif Sheikh, signing out for the day. Love you, people. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Have a nice day, everybody. See you tomorrow 9:30. See you, YouTube, tomorrow 9:30.